What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as y'all can see on the thumbnail, I am going to be repainting and custom making Gorosaurus from King Kong Escapes. Now, one thing there's two things I already went on and did before I started doing the video, and this is because it was hard trying to do this in front of the camera. But right here on the eyes, I took some tape, just some plain tape. If you got anything better than this, you could use that, or just use regular tape to cover the eyes, because the eyes are basically about perfect for Gorosaurus look. And that all I did was took it and then took an X-Acto knife and carved around the tape to put on there. And then if y'all can notice, right here in the teeth, well, hang on a second, I can show y'all a little bit better if I get my other one out. Just give me a second. Okay, as y'all can see, is right here in the teeth, this one has the gums coming all the way basically up to the tips of the mouth. And right here, this one I kind of got something hit my elbow, and I kind of took my blade and went the wrong way. But this side looks a lot better, if y'all could tell. The difference in the gums, all I did was took a little bit of that gum plastic off so I could tell the difference. And when you look through his teeth, through his mouth there, his teeth are lined up right there in the back. As on the original figure, you barely see like the parts right here. You can see it, but it's not that noticeable. But that's probably just how they have to do it. I just did not like the gums coming all the way down to the tips. But we're going to move this one out the way and get on with our custom one for today. And this one, like I said, is going to be Gorosaurus from King Kong Escapes. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some prime. Now you can use any type of prime you want. I just prefer using dark gray. So we're going to just go on the head first. And just give it its prime. Now hopefully the eyes will be okay with the tape on there. Alright, I got all primed up and ready for its main color. But the main color I'm going to start with is going to be the top part, and that's going to be green. But if you're wondering why I went on and painted the teeth and not the mouth, is because the teeth I'm going to have to redo, because of when I was cutting into there, it kind of messed up the paint on the teeth. So I'm going to have to fix that. But so far it looks a lot better where the gums are up some and the teeth are further down like they're supposed to be. So we're going to go on and get started with that top coat. And like I said, it's going to be a dark green for starters. But what we're going to do is just stop about right here, part way, so we can do the stomach area or the underbelly, whichever way you want to say it. And it's okay if you get paint on the claws at this point because we gotta paint those anyways. So that's always good to do the claws or toes, toe claws or teeth last, because you're always just gonna have to redo it. Alright, I've got him all green. Now I used a dark green for the main color right here. Now we're going to get into the difficult stuff, and that is, if you've seen the paper towel, we all know when I pull the paper towel out what that means, and that is dry brushing. And for my first dry brushing, we're going to use this green right here, leaf. I don't know what the rest of this says right here, because in the light it's not showing and some of it's been ripped, kind of faded off. But it's almost like a swampy green or leaf. So we're going to do some dry brushing with that. Now this just is to go over and kind of bring out the highlights for it, to give it more life. And I'm trying to get it more close to what it looked like in the movie of the actor in the suit. So I will bring y'all back once I got this on. Alright, I went on and did the dry brushing, but I did more than just one color for dry brushing. If y'all can tell on the back and around in different spots, you can see different colored greens. Light greens, bluish greens, and the dark green under it. Now, these are the colors that I used. As y'all can see, it was dark green was first. Then I did the dry brushing with the leaf green. But then I took this for the dry brushing, and then I added a little bit of a light greenish blue or turquoise color with it. Then I mixed up some light blue, dark gray, and I added a little bit of dark green to mix it together for the greenish blue highlights that's on the back of the monster. If you watch the movie and when you see him turn in the lights, you can see bluish green, and then you got your dark greens and everything, but the colors would look more like this. So it went dark green for the main color, leaf green, leaf with turquoise, hopefully I said that word right, and then just a mixture of all will give you color like that, and you're just dry brushing these three right here, and that's just your main color. So now we got that straight. I wanted to show y'all what the paint looked like, what you end up with, because it was too much being mixed around to try to name everything off. So now we're going to move on to his stomach area or underbelly. and that is going to be like skin tone color, some yellow, and a little bit of caramel. Just like 2 drops of caramel in there will give it you what we need. So we're going to go on and do his underbelly now. I hope everybody's enjoying the video and having themselves a good day or night, whatever time you are watching this. Alright, I got the underbelly taken care of with my couple colors that I showed y'all a few minutes ago. But I went on and did the under the jaw, and if you notice, this part right here is different from where y'all were just at. To y'all it was a few seconds ago. To me it was like it was a day ago because of the paint drying. But I noticed that I went back, looked at some pictures, and the bottom jaw right here is actually the same color as the top part. So I went on and fixed that, and then I went on and did the bottom part right here with just a dark red. And then after I put it on there, I dry brushed I mixed some orange with that red and dry brushed that on there to give it a little bit more of that tone that it has on the suit. And if you notice right here around the eyes, I just added that because that's just a small spot, but that was made by adding, like what I did for the underbelly. I took this color right here and I took the leaf green or swampy green and mixed those together to give me that color that goes around his eye. You gotta look kind of closely on in some pictures to see that part. But yeah, he came out looking good. Now this is up to y'all. If y'all are following my steps and seeing how to do yours like this, this is up to you if you want to leave him just like how he looks right now. But if you want to do more, like I'm about to do, keep following. But we're going to end up doing a little bit of a black wash on him so you can see all the little details and everything in there. So what we're going to need is a paper towel and some black with some water mixed into it. And we're just going to take our brush and just line it up just like this. Make sure the black is really wet, or add a good amount of water so it gets into the cracks and everything, so you can see all those little details. But don't do too many pieces at a time because you don't want it drying up on you. But when you do this, be careful because you can rub some of the paint off. And if you look at it how this side looks where I did it, compared to the side right here, this looks more closer to the movie. So I'm going to go on and do the rest of him so y'all don't have to, I don't have to waste y'all's time, or y'all don't have to worry about watching me just put wet paint on and tapping it off. So I will bring y'all back when I get him all washed out. Alright, I am so sorry about this, but my camera died on me while I was painting, and the footage wasn't all there, so I have to skip what I've done. But I went on and did the back plates, the claws, teeth, and we got the paint off of his eye. Well, I didn't paint his eyes. Remember, I put the tape right there, so I've removed the tape, giving y'all a little bit of a 360 look of how he looks. I don't think he came out too bad, right? And for some reason, my camera is showing him be a little bit brighter than what he looks like in person, because it's a little bit darker than what y'all are seeing right now. But all the joints still move. Legs are a little stiff, but that was before I even start painting for some reason. But I mean, everything still turns and do with him. And if y'all heard that crack sound, I think some of the paint got up into the joint. Probably with the black wash, some of that black water got up in there and probably stiffened up where the joint is. So that's something that normally will happen. But now we're going to move on to the next step, and that is finishing. Oh, sorry about that. Finishing up with Gorosaurus, and that is the matte varnish. So we're just going to take our brush and just give it our finishing coat. Well, this is the first coat. It all depends on how good you want it to be. Sometimes you might have to put a couple coats on there. It depends on the texture. Like right here on this figure, you would probably just need one coat or maybe 2 coats. Depends on if when you move the joints after it dries, if it does something wrong. But sometimes when you got stuff that has that soft rubber material, you might want to just put 2 coats on there so it will connect to the rubber. The rubber plastic, my bad. I was trying to think what it's called, but I'm thinking that's what it's called. So I'm going to coat him, and I'll bring y'all back when I'm finished. Alright, I got them all finished with the matte varnish. It's dried. Now it took a couple days. Well, I let it dry for a whole day, and then I got busy with something else, so it's had a few days to dry. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, like I said on camera, he's a lot brighter than what is actually in front of me. Just he's a lot darker. See, if I put my hand over it to make like if I shadow it, maybe it's just the light behind me or something, but this is about as dark as it is in person. Sorry that my hand's in the way, but I'm trying to get where y'all can see what it looks like in person. But you can see all like the different coloring, like dark and light. Scales from where you got your dark spots and light spots on them. And some of it you can still see, like right here on the legs, you got some light green, dark green, and some different ones all over. But in person, he looks a lot better. But either way, now giving y'all that nice 360 look on him. But yeah, I don't think he came out looking too bad. I did look at a bunch of different pictures and different lightings on the pictures and from the movie from King Kong Escapes. But hopefully I got him close enough to what it is on the suit. Now I'm going to bring in the other one. the original coloring, what he was, and this is what it is after. Now the strange part is, I don't know if it's just me, but this one right here looks larger or taller than this one. And it can't be just me, because even looking at the camera right here, his nose right here is up more and the brow's going like this. See what happens. Maybe it's just how his head is. If I turn it this way, will it have that opposite effect? No, this side makes it where it looks, his nose is still up more and everything else. So it ain't just one side is one, but let's see right here if we do this. No, be nice I had something with me right now to make it where I could see, but it looks like this one is actually taller than this Gorosaurus. Or it could be just me. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. But it does look like that because one, that his head is, it could be just where the head is just was made different. It's tilted up more maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we got Gorosaurus from King Kong Escapes and Gorosaurus from Destroy All Monsters. Now we'll move him on out the way, or just put him in the background while we finish. But yeah, it didn't look. But I'm sorry that I lost that I did not put the footage up of doing his claws, teeth, and back plates or back spikes, because the footage kind of got half done because the battery died. But all you need is, and I think I did say it. Sorry, it's been a few, like I said, it's been a few days since I did those, but all I did was used the antique white and caramel to do a bone color for these, and just antique white for the teeth. And if y'all know, like I said at the beginning, I did do a little bit cutting into his mouth. If y'all stuck through the whole video. But yeah, I hope everybody's having themselves a good day or night, whatever time you are watching this. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It helps out with the channel and with some other stuff. And it shows me that everybody is so into the customs that I do. Here soon, I'm going to put up something, and I'm going to ask all of y'all who's watching the videos and everything, all the subscribers. I'm going to put up something here soon and asking y'all which one of these two monsters I should custom make. But I'm not sure when I'm going to have that up. But it'll be soon, hopefully. I'll do a poll for everyone to vote which monster will be the next custom when I upload that. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the Gorosaurus custom from King Kong Escapes, and I hopefully will see y'all next time.